Alright guys, here's a update on the Lowrider X108's build, the 65 Lincoln. You can see I've decided to go with the station wagon version. Still trying to decide on the skirts. Got myself some wheels. I bought these things a long time ago. Got a bargain on them and wasn't sure what I was ever going to do with them. I guess I figured that out. They're Fujimi wheels. It's a good quality rim and tire if you guys ever see them at I'll show you. Just had that mocked up. You can also see my little chain steering wheel that I'm working on there. I think this thing will focus right. May have to back out of it. Yeah. And building that from scratch anyway. The wheels, you can see there's not a lot of flash on these things. They're a real rubber tire. The backs look a little bit better than Pegasus to me. This model's kind of a pain, man, to really get the build. You notice there where I've glued the top together. Requires quite a bit of cutting. There in the back you can see the piece that had to be cut out for the back of it. The sun visors where it was going to be a convertible, for the convertible version, has to be cut out. The good thing about that is I can take them, flip them over to the inside. This piece here is all has to be cut right at the joint there. You've got to trim that interior bucket down and then add the back section on. The molding on this there again, it's terrible, and it takes quite a bit of time to really bring it together. I don't care much for the suspension. You can tell that I filled it in with scrap styrene sprue, and for lack of a better term, I guess I'll call it Dr. Cranky's sprue glue. It's just liquid cement that you take the scrap pieces of sprue and put down in there, and it'll when you brush it in, it'll solid up just like regular plastic. It's real good for molding in stuff instead of using putties. Reason I did that is I'm gonna do away with that molded in suspension and several of the other items on this car. I'm gonna go with a bag suspension. I'd like to thank Scale Auto Customizer there at the Big Easy Garage, and also I Love Poker Guy. Both of them have some excellent tutorials on making the bags. Probably going to go with the lower bags, like I Love Poker Guys. The Scale Auto Customizer, he's making his out of those Mardi Gras beads, and they're the inflated version, and he said those things are readily available there in the Big Easy, but out here in rural Tennessee, I stood up there in the local intersection with my top off for about 45 minutes and gave up. Realized nobody was going to throw me any beads, so we're going to drop this thing down in the grass and get on with it, man. That's all I got, guys. Have a good one.